Welcome back. August 31st marks International Overdose Awareness Day. It's a global campaign to end overdose, and it's also a time for people to remember loved ones who have died from drug overdose and also acknowledge the grief of those that they left behind and help bring an end to overdose by sharing prevention strategies. Today here on First at 4, joining us this First at 4 is Shebra Ward. She's the public health manager for the city of Flint, and Lisa Fockler, the executive director for Genesee County Prevention Coalition. And we thank both of you ladies for joining us here on First at 4.
Thank you.
Shebra, I'll begin with you. Tell us about this event coming up. It's on Saturday on the lawn of Flint City Hall.
Yeah, so the event is created to bring awareness to overdose here in the city of Flint. So from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., residents can come in and they can meet us on the front lawn. They'll be able to see a beautiful flag display we have. Purple flags represent those who have lost their lives, and white flags represent those who have survived. We'll have some great speakers. Those that have survived will be able to speak. They'll get bracelets, they'll get ribbons, and then they'll be able to get a flag to write the name of someone or maybe themselves if they have survived or died from overdose.
And Lisa, this is being done in partnership with the Genesee County Prevention Coalition. Tell us a little bit more about how that organization helps people with substance use disorder and also helps to prevent overdose from drug use.
So as a community coalition, our role is to bring together across the continuum of prevention, treatment, and recovery the resources and organizations that address this issue in our community. And so with this collaboration, we're able to leverage the resources that we have and make the community aware of how to access these important life-saving services.
And when we talk about people suffering with substance abuse disorder, and either one of you can answer this, how difficult is it for people who are suffering from this disorder to break that cycle of use?
It's very difficult. I mean, typically people who are in addiction go through a cycle of treatment, recovery, and relapse. And that is to be expected with any chronic health condition. And so oftentimes, though, it's the stigma that prevents people from continuing the efforts and the supports that are necessary long-term to manage this disease.
And I understand, Shebra, that substance use disorder or addiction can impact the entire family. When a family member is addicted, the whole family is caught up in whatever comes with that addiction. So how can family and community best help their loved one who may be suffering from addiction?
Yeah, so the best help is actually to get the information. You can't act like it does not exist, but informing yourself on what you have access to. Here in the city of Flint and Genesee County alone, we have a lot of agencies that provide supportive services, mental health and behavioral health related. So if they come out Saturday, they'll be able to meet those agencies, get free Narcan, learn how to use it. That way they're equipped, and then if they can bring that loved one with them, it's great. If not, they'll be able to have the tools to go back and assist as needed.
And that's a great transition into my final question, and that is Narcan. How has the accessibility and availability of Narcan been in this fight in prevention for substance use disorder and prevention of overdose?
It's critical, and our public displays this year represent both sides of that, the lives lost with the purple flags, but in Genesee County over the past 5 years, we've had over 3,300 saves due to Narcan and naloxone administration. And so without those resources in our community, those saves could have been lives lost. And so that's why it's so important that we continue these efforts.
Yes.
All right, thank you, ladies. We have Lisa Fockler and Shebra Ward. Thank you both for joining us today here on First at 4. We want to remind our viewers that the public is invited to the Overdose Awareness Event. It's on the lawn of City Hall, and it's this Saturday, and it runs from 11 until 3. And as you heard here, all sorts of resources will be available to the general public at that event.